Hello, you beautiful individuals. Back again with another video. This is the second one I'm releasing today. First one was just a quick little stupid thing to really, remind everyone of the debate tomorrow. This one is more for fun. This is Let's Game It Out. I've reacted to one of his videos before. I absolutely love his channel. I have watched him for years, and back when it was just him and Anthony, and they didn't have many subscribers, but he grew fast. It was like, I want to say it was a roller coaster video or something, roller coaster tycoon or something, and then I don't know what it was, but one of his videos he like took off out of nowhere, it seems, and now he's a fairly big gaming channel, not the biggest, but can't really deny 4 million subscribers and 5 million plus views on dang near every recent video he has. But anyways, this is him abducting his entire neighborhood in The Sims 4. And the reason I thought this would be fitting is because I am somewhat of a Sims expert, or at least amateur. I've played The Sims my entire life, like all the way from the original to this one. I have The Sims 4. I have every stupid add-on and DLC possible for it, which, yes, was way too much money, but to be fair, it was mostly to make my fiance happy. She actually likes to play The Sims, like, to play The Sims. I really just like to use it as, like, a house building type thing, and to mess with the AI in it is kind of fun. But she actually plays it, and she's, plays it properly. But anyway, I thought we would check out Josh play it. Let's get started.
It's Josh, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing The Sims today. If you don't know what The Sims is, it's pretty much the ultimate life simulator to make anything you want. Let's dive in. Oh, I see the game wants me to play as Keanu Reeves. Nice to meet you too. Alright, it's nice that the game gave us a good-looking sim right off the bat, but we don't need Keanu good-looking. So let's give you some imperfections. Get everything in the center of your face. Perfect. Oh, here we go. Now he's melting. In fact, let's keep with this theme. Let's make this guy as...
I love that so much. So this is weird, random. I had a friend, and he would do this thing where he would claim he could make the smallest face, and essentially he would just scrunch up his face. But it's like, I know it's even dumb to say, because, without a visualization, it's impossible to really comprehend it. But it's like he would make his mouth and eyes almost touch. It was just mind-blowing. Like, he didn't have a small face or anything. He just had normal size head, normal face, whatever. But he could scrunch it up so small, and it reminds me of that a little bit.
Like, narrow as possible.
Ooh.
Yeah, you said it, dude. But let's make sure to give him, like, power shoulders. Here we go. Yeah, just make him... Yeah, there's a new sheriff in town. Yeehaw. First name I got. Last name McDem Shoulders. Come.
Dude, that's the one thing that, like... So I obviously like doing Let's Plays, too. I mean, I don't do them that much, because they don't get views yet. But... Not that any of my videos get views, but they really don't get views. But his ability to make they're just such stupid names, but they're so funny. Like, I love it. If you haven't watched Let's Game It Out, please go watch him if you like Let's Plays or just video games in general. Because the things he does to video games are just remarkable.
Let us go find our way in the world together. Ah, here we are. What a lovely lot to start our lives in. Looks like our place is right along a jogging path. How unfortunate for them. And what's this across the street? Public restroom? Can I just use this? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, now don't be creepy, you just moved in. Just go in there and use the restroom. Do you feel better now? Do you remember that thing I just said about being creepy? Hanging out between the two restrooms wildly playing on your phone might be that. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. Right over here looks like a popular space to go fishing. Maybe go make some friends, what do you think? Make way, king of the public bathroom is here. Yes, this isn't socially awkward. Friend making 101 right here. Stand too far away, don't talk to anyone. Okay, while he's off making friends, let's make his house. Let's start with some basic walls. Plain drywall. The decoration of every aspiring serial killer. Go ahead and just put some diagonals, really make this feel stylish.
Even though I love Josh and Let's Game It Out, like, more than anything, I mean, truly love his channel. I'm not gonna lie, if it was in the news one day that he turned out to be a serial killer, I wouldn't be surprised. And I would still watch his videos.
Okay, perfect, private, can be viewed from the park across the street. And now to populate it with the essentials. The toilet. Oh, can I put this down? Toddlers only. But I want to see a grown man sit on this. All right, fine, normal toilet. At least it's uncomfortable. We're gonna put that right.
There is actually a way. So The Sims, especially The Sims 4, I mean all The Sims, The Sims 4 has a fairly big modding community, and you can absolutely get your adult to use the toddler only items. And there's some very interesting mods too. If anyone has ever heard of the Wicked Whims mod for The Sims 4, you know what I'm talking about.
Right there in the sunshine, so you can start every day right, staring at the neighbors. You know, let's creep it up and just put this right next to it. I'm so uncomfortable. These old people just walking by, eyes forward, don't look at the neighbors. Well, listen, judges, we're not done. Please tell me I can put him in this child bed. Not only can we, but it's got the seal of approval. Uncomfortable for adults. Okay, let's just put this right in the center. Why is it so dark in the middle? Let's spruce it up. Let's see, what kind of lights am I looking for here? There we go. Lights, camera, sleepy time. I'm glad I can put...
I have always noticed that with The Sims. They've always seemed to have issues, like, not issues with lighting, but you would think in a house like that with pure windows. I get that there's a flat, like, roof over this right now. You know, it just doesn't show it, of course, because how the game is. But you would still think the whole room would be completely lit up. I mean, every wall is a window.
Put these right over the toilet. Nothing makes your morning constitution more relaxing than a bunch of heavy lights over your head. Okay, I think we're done. Oh wait, he needs to eat. Let's just put this outside. Maybe it'll tempt the runners going by. Speaking of outside, let's also take our shower. Put that beautifully street side. Don't worry, neighbors, you'll thank me later. And you know what? Let's give him a hobby, like painting. This just completes the ensemble of the new neighbor. Let's take a quick building break, see how things are going over here. You're doing a great job making friends. Here, let's do this the easy way. See that person way off in the distance? Go introduce yourself. And off he goes. And this is how you make friends, right? You run off from like a block away and start waving in their direction. Oh, am I gonna make another friend? Well, why don't you two come back to my place that I haven't even seen yet? Look at him just jauntily go inside. I have to assume as they're...
Now, full disclosure, I have obviously seen this video. There isn't many Let's Game It Out videos I haven't seen. I'm sure there's a couple, but yeah, that is rusty, as you'll find out here shortly.
Walking up, they're just like, oh boy, what is this? Hey everybody, come talk to me over on my child's bed. Well, this is a great start into our serial killer career. Them not...
I'm not gonna lie, I actually like that bed. Like, I have a 3-year-old, and I like the drawers underneath. I wonder if we could find something like that for her when she's a little bit bigger.
Looking at him, not talking to him. Oh, looks like one of them had the good sense to leave. Not this guy, though. They seem to be having a nice heated argument. Yes, the old tense, funny conversation. That's comfortable for everybody. We're gonna make sure they can sort out their differences by removing the door. Really give them a nice, comfortable space to hash it all out. Yep. You know, I'm starting to think I've been doing conversing all wrong. I don't normally jump into a...
See, that's another thing that is like my favorite thing to do in The Sims, is just... straight up, like, put a bunch of people in a house and just let them go and just watch. The things they do is just so confusing. Like that. Why are you doing push-up or sit-ups? What logic in life would constitute that? It's just, it kills me. Oh, but you can actually see the flat roof I was talking about. And I'm saying this like somehow people wouldn't know what The Sims is. But, you know, just in case you're not a big Sims player or haven't played it, it's just this. I mean, he's obviously playing it ridiculously, but I like that because it's how I play it. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Alright, so we skipped ahead a little bit because, I mean, for one, I don't want to, like, if you want to watch the video, I want you to actually go to his channel and watch the whole thing. But... this part's pretty funny.
Picture of you. What do you think? See, that's you, and that's the pizza that you're eating. It's all here in the picture. The only thing that's not there is the resignation behind your eyes. Oh, is it time for bed again already? Sleep well.
Oh,
excitement awaits when you wake up.
Hold on. Alright, after that stupid ad...
Rusty, wake up. I've got a surprise for you. You see, I've been busy while you were sleeping, and I think you'll probably want to see this. Oh, there he is. He's like, what's going on while I was asleep? Well, funny you should ask. He's like, yeah, are you gonna make a skin suit out of me? Rusty, let's give you the grand tour. First, we've got the sleeping collection, and that's of course Rusty in various stages of negotiating with the bed. And then we move on here to a more natural Rusty, before we see Rusty getting his fitness in. Then move on over here to all that time he spent with his phone, not calling his family for help, before moving on to what I call the more sensitive side of Rusty, leading up to one of my personal favorites, where Rusty can watch himself crapping while he craps, which brings us to my series of Rusty photos. First, we have Rusty in his natural habitat, and then we have Rusty standing with his picture of Rusty, and then we have Rusty standing in front of his picture of Rusty standing next to Rusty, and then we have the final portrait in the series, Rusty looking at Keanu painting the picture, wondering when the 3-moon Rusty shirt is coming out. And let's be honest, if I could get this on a 4-panel
I just love that. Like the time he takes to make these videos and just the stupid little things like that. Like it's just all the respect in the world to him. We're going to skip ahead one more time to my favorite part of the video. Alright, now, if you've played The Sims, which I imagine most of you have, even if you haven't, when it says many more hours here, it means it. Because I haven't done this exactly, but I've done things similar. And I know how long this takes. And just see.
Okay, I spent a little time adding some people, like a couple more people. Okay, like a lot of people. I kind of expanded.
Look at that. I don't know how many people's there, but I think he says here in a second. Like, even if he just went, I imagine a fair amount of them he went and like actually got them to come into the house, but he had to create a couple, I would think. Regardless of how he did it, if he created them all, found them all, half and half, whatever, this had to take so long. And I said this in my last video I reacted to for him. I just pray to whatever non-real being is out there, to the universe itself, that he has help. Because, dear Lord, I don't know how he doesn't go completely bonkers. I mean, I know how long this crap would have taken me, and he does stuff like this for every single video. It's mind-blowing.
All the way around to make sure that there's people all over the place. I can't really tell how many people are in here anymore. I think it's something like 200, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Honestly, I'm surprised there's any neighbors left. At this point, I think they're so packed in here that few people have the space to move. And those that do are totally breaking through the walls before returning to their own personal hellscape. I'm impressed though. These are all people I snatched from the neighborhood. I didn't make any of these people. Not a single one of them. But
okay. So clearly he made at least that one, but he probably did snatch them all. Honestly, I see a lot of pizza delivery people. You can see Rusty back there, the OG. But he probably really did. I mean, because you can, turn up the maximum amount of Sims you can have in a world and stuff, and he does have a good computer, so I could easily see him. It wouldn't shock me at all if he went around and actually got all these people and spent hours doing it. And it's why he doesn't release every day, because they used to, though. When it was him and Anthony, they did used to release every single day, but they didn't do stuff like this. Their videos were different. It was more just them playing a game and kind of feeding off of each other's jokes and laughter. Where this, it's him just torturing games. I don't know which I like more, but I like them both. It's just, man.
But most importantly, Rusty's still alive and probably has lots of friends now, although you wouldn't know it by his constantly...
So the only thing that makes me think that he had to have created... Well, I guess he could have just, aged him down again. Because Rusty should be older. And he does get older in the video, but he should be older already, because the amount of time that would have taken. I don't know. That's interesting. I wonder how he did that. If he... like with the control shift C, and then you can right click and age people down with the testing cheats. I don't know.
shifty look. You know, they look a little bored though. So let's give him some entertainment, which is to say our boy Keanu here is gonna do a little streaming. Okay, Keanu, wow the crowd. Can you imagine tuning into this guy's live cam and you're like, hey, wait a minute, that's my grandma.
Oh, look. Okay. So I don't know where, it's...
Oh, the
Hold on a second.
crowd. Can you imagine
Right there. All right, see, now Rusty's old. So again, I don't know. I don't know how he did this. I would love to talk to Josh, like even through email or something. I just want to know what he does, like how he did this video. Because seriously, I love all video games. I've played a crap ton. I've played a lot of The Sims, and I've done things similar to this, like I said, and I know how long this takes and how difficult it would be to get all these people in here and before they start dying of old age or hunger or whatever else. It's interesting.
Tuning into this guy's live cam and you're like, hey, wait a minute, that's my grandma. She didn't return home like 7 months ago, and there's a bunch of my classmates and they're all grown up now. Like, how soon from this point do you think the police would show up? Wait a minute, is that Rusty? Oh my god. I know I've kept you in here a long time, but I didn't realize it was that long. Well, we gotta take advantage of this with the help of an old friend. Hey Rusty, hold still. I wanna make sure I get your sad eyes right for this painting. I'm sure this is what Rusty was picturing when he became a grandparent, right? Being surrounded by crying strangers as a madman just paints this picture. What would you look?
All right, we are going to pause one more time because I'm just going to show one more part of the video. Just 1 second. Okay, so I'm not even going to preface this with any words. Just watch this part.
We've got new Rusty, classic Rusty, a Rusty for all seasons. Yeah, just try to ignore all the people trying to escape, okay? Don't worry, they've been malnourished for like a generation. It's fine. If you've got the cash, you can take a Rusty home of your own. Oh, what the hell was that? I'm sorry, can I help you? Zuri Burke. Oh, crap. That's Rusty's wife. Oh, she's old too, right? Because they haven't seen each other in like 20 years. Oh, you're looking for her husband, Rusty. Oh, yeah, that Rusty. I might have seen him. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the Rusty where I made millions of dollars. Yeah, that one. Well, seeing as I robbed you of like 20 years of companionship, I guess I'll let him go. You just wait right here. I'll go get him. Hey, Rusty, I've got some good news. Rusty? Uh-oh. Rusty, what happened? Well, what the hell am I gonna tell your wife now? Hey, yeah, so funny story. So he just stepped away to use the bathroom, but I assure you that everything is okay. I'm sure he's getting clean.
I think that's a good place to stop. Seriously, go watch this video if you haven't watched it. It is hilarious, like pretty much all of his videos. I mean, he just kills me. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how he did this, honestly. I get that. So there's obviously, there is just base cheats to the game. And then if you turn on cheats, you can then kind of shift click things and you can age people up, age people down, stop aging. You can do all sorts of stuff. But then there's mods, of course, crap ton of mods, a lot of mods, and a lot of weird mods. As I think I said in the video, but if I didn't, if you've heard of the Wicked Whims mod, then you know how crazy mods for this game can get. But yeah, it's just, he does this to every game. He spends so much time just doing nonsense, and I love it. I love what he does to games and how he breaks games and just exploits the craziest little things. Plus he plays a lot of bizarre games. Like, he will play some what I would call AAA or, normal games, if you will, but he plays a lot of indie games too, and I love that. But anyway, seriously, all the props in the world to Josh from Let's Game It Out. I truly hope he keeps going for as long as possible, because I will watch his videos forever. I mean, he's just awesome. I mean, seriously, me and my fiance watch him together. We usually fall asleep. Like, we turn this on, that's what we fall asleep to most nights. Oh, man. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Please go check out his channel. The link to this video and to his channel will be in the description. And yeah, as far as my channel goes, please, like, comment, subscribe, especially the subscribe part. I really need those subscribers. Don't forget about my debate tomorrow with the liar con man, Mr. Kent Hovind. And I think I'm going to do one more video today. I think I'm going to do a Let's Play of some kind. I don't know what yet, but look out for that. Thanks for watching, and until next time.